Hey guys, and welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, we are Ross, Laura, Joshua and Noah. And on a normal day, we're sailing around the Greek islands, documenting our travels along the way.
Leave us a comment and don't forget to like and subscribe.
And I'll be right there, close to the sun, close to the sun.
Guys, I'm just going to get the boat ready and figure out how I'm going to get out of here, and then we're going to head on over to Navagio, which, as we said last night, is this famous cove with a little shipwreck on the beach for the boys to explore. And then shortly after that we're going to head to Kefalonia. Every boat has got a mooring buoy and an anchor at 45 degrees to the bow. Here's our mooring line, which is there. Our chain goes that way, pretty much under those two boats. She's not going to like it, but I'm going to need Laura for this one. So I'm going to get her out of bed. Laura, I'm going to need your help.
You can't do that to me.
Sorry. It's too tight to get out. There are boats everywhere.
I'm just eating ice cream.
You're eating an ice cream?
Chocolate.
Nice. It's better than the dream we had in the middle of the night. Gonna make a coffee, then we gotta go. You got 5 minutes, alright?
10.
Okay. Right, Noah.
Right. He's cute.
He is quite cute.
By the way, when I woke up, I saw Ronnie's tail in the air.
Yeah.
So I knew he was in here. He was sleeping. I decided to wake him up, and he was actually kind of cute. He actually was laying on his back.
Is he?
Yeah, he was.
He likes slow on his back, doesn't he?
Because when a cat lies on its back, it's saying hello.
Definitely turning into a teenager. A little early for my liking. Sun's nearly up. Time to go.
You stop.
You ready for this?
Ducks are swimming.
So many ducks. Is the anchor on?
The anchor's on, the anchor light's off.
Okay.
But let me show you what we've got to do. So we're going to sling this line to the water, and then we've got to get our anchor, which is underneath those power boats.
Ideal.
So I'm going to get like over there and try and pull it over. I'm going to reverse quite quickly so we don't hit anything.
How are you going to get the anchor up?
I'm hoping you'll get it up before I start reversing.
And then what? You're going to go back and try and get past that lot?
Yeah.
You do pick your time for complicated manoeuvres, don't you?
Right, let's just do it.
Let's see what happens.
Just don't pull up yet, don't pull up. Okay, just keep it slack until the last bit.
And it's turned the wrong way. up. Step 1 complete.
That went fairly smoothly. It's the boy. I thought it was a yellow one. It wasn't.
That's close.
We've woken him up. Any mooring boys to either side of us? Is there one there or there? Right. So am I clear? I swear that was yellow. I'm gonna have to look back on the video. Just don't want to pick up a mooring line on the propeller. That's why I keep knocking it out of gear. Actually, that does look like our rock. Just in time for the sunrise. Got a couple of paddle boarders as well. Morning.
Yesterday there was sun and there was rain, beauty in the mundane. And as the light startled our eyes, we let go of disguise. And now there's something in the air and a sparkly shimmer on our skin, restoring everything within.
Look at those sea caves, Noah. Is that where you went yesterday?
Dreamy, breezy, we go. Easy, easy on our tiptoes. Undercover agents of the other. Beyond gravel, beyond hand in hand, building castles out of sand.
You alright, Noah? Excited?
Yeah.
Good. Stay in the cockpit, please. We're going to go over there, Noah, which is Kefalonia, shortly.
Hey, a catamaran. Behind you.
Looks like we got company. Noah's massively into Minecraft in a minute, aren't you, Noah?
Yeah, but also in real life, I think I can see lava inside the rock.
You see lava inside the rocks. It's very volcanic, isn't it? Now, it was lava at one time, before it cooled down and hit the sea. Thank you. So you got salt and pepper?
Yeah, right there.
Not bad. I don't think they're looking.
I'm more concerned with overtaking.
They should be flying past us. Good morning, Josh.
Morning.
We can see breakfast has got you out of bed. Did you have a good sleep?
I don't know.
Did the engine wake you up? It didn't. I don't know who could sleep through our engine, but you've certainly learned to. Do you know why, Josh? When you were a baby, Daddy was doing lots of renovation works, and we decided that it's better to have a bomb-proof baby. So all the drills, pneumatic drills, grinders, jigsaws, we just used them and you slept through it all. And that's doing you good now, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you've learnt to sleep through a load of noise.
It's amazing. It's like the side of the island has just been sliced off with a massive knife.
We are just approaching the entrance now. It's quite wavy, so I'm quite glad we chose not to anchor here overnight. We had the most amazing sleep last night over where we were.
No pubs over here.
And there's no pubs here either. So it's a really good place to stop. I would say it's the nearest place to stop over to then visit here in the morning, because that's what we're doing.
And no Wi-Fi if you grab it in Liverpool.
And there's no signal here at all. So if you're a nomad, forget trying to get any work done.
It's quite wavy. You coming, Noah?
In the back of the schoolyard, where we used to play hide and seek. You smiled hello, my God, and there was no need to speak.
Navagio, also known as the infamous Shipwreck Beach, is located on the northwest corner of Zakynthos Island and can only be accessed by boat. However, if you're land-based, there is also a beautiful viewpoint that you could drive to on the headland above. Upon arrival, there is a stunning cave adjacent to the main beach, which would make for a lovely swim on a calm day. Comment below though, guys, do you know if these are bats or birds flying around? The history of the Zakynthos Shipwreck Beach has always been full of contradictions and mysteries. Legend has it that on the 2nd of October 1980, the coaster MV Panagiotis ran aground in the waters around Zakynthos Island and came to lay on Navagio Beach during stormy weather and bad visibility. But there are also other theories that suggest the Greek government actually put it there to boost tourism. Either way, she is undoubtedly an iconic sight. Although the shipwreck is impressive, the highlight for us was the surrounding magnificent cove and towering cliffs above. What does really impress me is just like the cliffs.
That's what I was thinking.
It's formidable, there's no other word for it.
I suppose the boat brings you here, otherwise you would just be in an empty bay.
We were lucky to arrive at sunrise, which only highlighted the cliffs in shadows and early morning light. At this point in time though, and for safety reasons, the beach is actually closed to the public for 2024. Apparently, there is a high risk of landslides due to erosion on the slopes of the cliffs around. But you can still approach the beach by boat. So guys, it's not all bad news. There's also heaps of other beaches just as impressive and beautiful here on Zakynthos Island.
Here comes the sun. Yes, Cecilia.
Yes, Cecilia. Oh, Ross, what a shot.
That was just in time for all the tourists to come here, eh?
It was. Yeah, I think it's about to get a lot less atmospheric.
So we've just been on the boat for 5 minutes. It's already started. I can see all the boats rushing in. For me, kind of would ruin the experience. I picked today to visit Navagio because there's almost no wind. There's about 4 knots. And the prevailing wind here is northwest, which blows straight into that bay. And I wanted to have a nice, calm experience there. It was still pretty rough, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, well sweaty.
I'm glad I did that, but the downside is now we've got a 4-hour motor to Kefalonia. But I'm glad we went and saw that, because I think for us it's probably a once in a lifetime thing.
Top tip, get there before 10 a.m.
If you're ever in Zante and you're going to hire a boat to do it, try and negotiate like an early start, like literally as the sun's coming up. That's what I'd recommend. It's so much more enjoyable. Where are we going then?
We are headed to Agios Nikolaos, which is southwest Kefalonia, and it's supposed to be a really good town where there's quite a lot to do, and we've got a week of work we need to get done.
What we're finding is I spend about a week editing, so Laura and the kids need stuff to do while I'm doing that. So we tend to hit a town, don't we?
Yeah.
Like we've just hit Zakynthos Port for a week while I edited the last video, and now we're going to do the same pretty much here at Kefalonia. But I can't wait to show Laura the bit between Kefalonia and Ithaca, which I have been to briefly before, where we can really enjoy anchor life.
That aside, we need to have a stable base when we're working, and there is skateboarding, biking, turtles, sinkholes, and a really lovely town called Agios Nikolaos, so should have enough for everyone.
I'm giving Josh an ass kicking, aren't I? Oh, I wasn't expecting that. Okay. Check.
Thanks.
Check. Working him into the corner. It's going to be checkmate any minute.
Those two just leave me with very limited options of the game.
Check. Check. Oh, now he's got it. Check. That's mine now.
I did not even have to think about it.
But still, yes, I got McQueen out of there. You only did that to troll me.
Am I trolling you?
I'm just gonna go back.
It's quite funny. We don't often play this time of day, do we, Josh? And normally he likes to take advantage of me being a bit more tired and having a couple of beers in me.
Usually I just always play my best and see what happens. I don't try and take advantage.
I put the mainsail out earlier, not to sail with, but just to make it a bit more comfortable because we've got a bit of side swell hitting us. And it works for playing chess, Josh, doesn't it? More comfortable?
Yeah.
Let's have a quick check, Josh, of the horizon. All clear. And behind? Clear. All clear.
Oh boy!
Oh, that one? Yeah, he's all right. Are you ready for this?
Move here.
Whoa. Now what you gonna do?
This is just too easy. That is the worst trap ever. Man, those things are annoying.
Check.
What the heck?
Check. Josh, do you know what my next move is?
GG, Daddy. You're gonna go there.
Yeah. Checkmate. You're gonna make it a bit more challenging on the next one.
It's on!
It's on.
So hard to see from the moment we arrive. Cornelia, you are one who will survive. Don't mean a thing what shape or form that you're in. The place you're from, the wealth or the color of your skin. When all you had burns to the sky, it's all too late when you wonder why. Cornelia.
So guys, we just dropped the hook over here and it's looking very nice. This is called Paleo Stafada Beach. It's great for if you've got southerly winds. We've got a little bit of southwesterly swell rolling in and we are just tucked inside these rocks and cliffs here. I think it's going to be nice and comfortable. Got plenty of options here in Agios Nikolaos. There's marinas, ports, all sorts where we can change locations to or head to if the weather changes. So yeah, feeling quite relaxed about this one. It's probably the worst thing. But yeah, good place to get some work done and relax, swim, paddleboard and chill out a bit.
Give it down, fucker!
Walk with me. Let's leave the past behind. Walk with me. There's something else we need to find. Say you'll go, don't make me wait. There's no need to hesitate. Let's make footprints in sand. Let's make miracles.